This is Anthony with True Diamond Heart, continuing our video series on doing nothing and being everything. A short video on the practicality of doing nothing. Now, as we move through our day, notice how when we're confronted with something that makes us uncomfortable, our immediate impulse is to think hard, feel hard, and rush to fix it. Rush to fix it. Now, there are times when we do need to rush to fix things, and it's very clear. The child runs into the street. There's nothing to think about. You run out, get the child out of traffic. That's clear. That's not hard to figure out. That's an emergency situation. But for example, the boss is stressed out, or the spouse is stressed out, or the child is stressed out, or you're stressed out. You don't have enough time. You need to get somewhere. Notice how many traffic accidents are caused by people in a rush. In a rush. You want to get somewhere faster, and you end up in an accident because you're not being mindful. You're doing too much to solve the thing, and you exacerbate the problem. You end up stuck on the side of the road for half a day till the police come. You fill out the police report. Then there's all the hassles of this, that, and the other thing. Because you were trying to do what wasn't called for doing. 99 out of 100 times when you feel that strong, stressful need to do something, and often it'll call you into an addiction, right? You've got to eat something or smoke something or sex something or buy something, to get out of the feeling that you're feeling. Or call someone, or scroll something, or turn something on, or turn something off. Just move, do. And the thinking, the crazy, busy, compulsive thinking and feeling that we go through. Now, those things make it worse. Not almost always, unless it's an emergency, or unless the solution is clear and proven, and you'll know when that is. The pot's boiling over here, and someone's screaming over there. Okay, well, the baby has to be taken away from the sharp object. Then we go over and we put the baby somewhere safe, and we take the thing off the stove. Those are understood. But when we're in a place of kind of panicking, and we have to relieve the tension that we're feeling, because like that, just stop. If you can actually stop and do nothing, even better. But if you have to keep moving and taking care of things, but as much as you can, stop trying to solve it. Unless it has to be solved now. If it's an emergency, obviously you do what you have to do. But if it's something that you have the luxury, and a lot of times we're in this space, you don't feel it, but you do have the luxury of being able to say, okay, I'm not going to fix my brother-in-law's problem as he screams at me on the phone. I'm going to say, George, listen, can I call you back in a minute? I've just got to get my head together. Sorry, George. Sorry, I can't. I need a minute to think. And if George can't give it to you, you might have to set a boundary and politely hang up on him. I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do in that specific situation. It's just an example. George is yelling at me on the phone, and he needs an answer now. Your sister is this, and the nephew is that, and something else happened over here. It's like, and they're telling you that you did something wrong because you didn't deposit the check on time. Okay, George, yeah, absolutely. You could even lie in that situation. Better not to lie, of course. I mean, if you can do it truthfully, if you have the power to set your boundaries honestly. But if you can't, make the space. George, I have to go. There's something on the stove. I'll be right with you. I'll call you right back. Sit. Generally speaking, do nothing. If you can say, George, I don't have a solution for you now. Let me think about it. Let me sit with it. And you're not going to actually think about it. You're going to do nothing. Do nothing. Let the problem, let the chaos, let the emergency, if it's not a real physical emergency or emotional or psychological, economic emergency, if you really have the luxury, and you do, way more than you think you do, to just not do it now. Okay, as much as I feel stressed, I will not solve it now. And the solving is the rushing that causes the car accident, that makes it worse. You say something you shouldn't have said. How many times have we done this? We make it worse, trying to make it better in that frantic need to do something. Stop. Get into a state of being. Sit still. Often the thing will resolve itself with you doing nothing. Other times you'll come to have to do something, but it will come out of a state of calmness and a state of much more effective, much more loving, peaceful, kind, and gentle, and effective for you and for everyone involved. Try it. Try it. Do nothing. Do nothing. And see how many, many times, the majority of the times, it resolves itself. And a number of those other times, you'll come to a magnificent resolution through your stillness of being. Stay with us. We're still just touching the surface.